nuts. The lock doesn't work. It's rusted shut.
He got in, didn't he?
Relax. There's not a single light on. I mean, if he came here at all, he left hours ago.
He was here, and he wouldn't have left without calling. He always calls, or else Mom gets worried.
Why would he come here at night all alone?
An experiment.
Another experiment. Our father, the mad scientist.
Don't call him that.
Well, he is, isn't he? I mean, you remember that chemistry set he gave me for Christmas and how he grabbed it back and nearly blew up half the basement?
I remember.
How long has this been going on anyway?
Since right after you left home. He shut down the factory and started the experiment. He wants to feed the world. He's been working on a perfect all-around food, cheap and plentiful enough to feed billions.
You're as crazy as he is.
Look at the dust. The footprints are still fresh. See? He was here tonight.
How the hell often does he come here anyway?
Every 6 months. He comes to check on something.
Yeah? Like what?
I don't know.
Well, the footprints only go one way.
Means he's still here. Dad? Dad?
He's not answering, Sherlock. We're gonna have to find him ourselves.
Anyone here?
What's the matter?
Well, he told me never to come in here. He doesn't want anybody prying.
He has gone mad.
He's not mad.
Why would he come here in the middle of the night twice a year?
Maybe it's something that doesn't need to be tended to. Maybe something he's growing. Dad!
Nah. You don't just go and leave an experiment unattended for weeks or months at a time.
What is it?
It's a rat. Biggest rat ever.
Can't be.
Yeah, well, it is. You don't suppose the old man's breeding a super race of rats, do you?
What for?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the expert on mad scientists here. Maybe he wants to get back at the cats.
Not funny.
I'm not laughing. Look.
Each one is
Larger than the last. Wonder what else he was messing with here. Hey, Will, those cats I mentioned?
It can't be.
It is. It's a house cat.
They don't grow this big.
They do here.
Dad!
Dad, indeed.
He must have bred it here.
Yeah, or maybe he fed it and it grew.
What could you possibly feed rats and cats so they'd grow this big?
Some super perfect food.
What is it?
Dog. Like the others. Let's find a fuse box. I want to see this secret farm where Dad's been raising up a crop of monsters.
What is it?
Well, look at the color. There's no chlorophyll. Ugh. It's disgusting. Feels like meat, like raw meat. Protein.
No.
Yeah, it's food. For them. Let's find those footprints.
The rats must have gotten in here first and found the food. Then the cats would have come in after the rats.
Yeah, but what killed the cat and the dog?
Something bigger.
Hey, look. The elevator. You remember?
How could I forget?
Two words, babe. Eternal damnation. We in business?
Did I say soul? Sorry. Slip of the tongue. Sorry to waste your time. You're a busy man. I'm a busy man. We're both busy men. Let's go somewhere and find a place to be busy. It was just an idle comment, for God's sakes. You don't go after every poor jerk that makes a careless remark, do you? Okay, maybe you do.
Here's the backstory, Sam. You don't mind if I call you Sam, do you? I mean, I think we're really connecting here in a positive way. And I'd like to cut through all that victim, demon, negative imaging. You know what I mean? Okay. Here's the deal. All that mathematical lingo you were spouting, it's beautiful, man. It's like poetry. It brought tears to my eyes. Just happened to have the right phonetic structure to be a good old-fashioned demonic invocation. Especially with that neat little curse woven into it. We talking high concept or what?
Yeah, well, you can just go back to whatever Stygian depths you came from, fella, because I have no intention, thank you, of selling my soul for the solution of any equation.
Stygian depths. I like that. You mention Dante to most people these days, and they ask you how you liked Gremlins. You got class. But no can do, babe. You see, we took an option on your soul the moment you summoned me. I'm just a sub-agent here to close the deal. It's all a formality. In other words, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
But that's not fair.
Of course it's not fair. We're evil. Look it up.
What is it with you guys and souls anyway? I mean, what do you do with them all?
Us personally? Nothing. We're strictly a distribution company. We purchase them, process them, and after a reasonable markup, sell them to one of the big chains.
Big chains?
Right. Like, for instance, this one client, overlord of one of the outlying dimensions. He uses the souls to animate the bodies of undead maintenance workers. Man, he must go through 2-3 million a year. Him we give a bulk rate. Okay. So much for opening rituals. Let's cut to the feature attraction. These are the rules. First, you get to ask me 3 questions about my juice. You follow me?
Juice. As in power, abilities?
Beautiful, Sam. You know, for creatures with the IQ of a flatworm, relatively speaking, you humans can be pretty clever. So anyway, after you ask me the 3 questions, you get to ask me one final question, any subject which I have to answer, or set me a task which I have to perform. If I fail to do so, your soul goes into turnaround and you're a free man.
Really?
First question. Yes, really.
No, I didn't mean to...
Sam! We've been over this before. Evil, remember?
Right. I keep forgetting.
Oh, I should warn you, though. The last time anyone came up with a question I couldn't answer, or a task I couldn't perform was... What year was the Peloponnesian War, anyway?
Second question. Are there any physical or temporal limitations to your abilities?
Not a one, babe. I can go faster than the speed of light, or make 2 electrons in an atom occupy the same quantum state as easily as you can blow your nose. I can do anything, go anywhere. And I have access to every bit of recorded information in the omniverse. What a guy, huh?
My next question affirms a corollary to the first.
Poetry. Sheer poetry. I know just the buyer for you. There's this world where the dominant life forms are a race of living, sentient binary digits. You could be a decimal. In time, work your way up to a fraction.
Is there any place in the universe, in all of being, where you could go and not be able to find your way back here?
I hate to lay these negative vibes on you, Sam, but no. I could scoot over to the Andromeda Galaxy and back in a microsecond, faster if I don't stop for lunch. I could go to, say, what would be Berlin if the Nazis had won the war? Or 21st century Rome if Alexander had lived to a ripe old age. And I gotta confess, Sam, I had higher hopes for you. Trying to find a place I couldn't come back from. An old wheeze. Last time anybody tried it was back, must have been 5th century BC. Didn't work then, won't work now. Now, finally, ask me. A question I can't answer or a task I can't perform?
Not a question. A command.
Lay it on me, babe.
get lost.
No. 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 No.
Another of our continuing tips on what to do if the devil shows up on your doorstep.
Well, that guy wasn't any help at all.
A public service announcement from the Twilight Zone.
Anderson?
Mr. Dundee, I was just removing some of the dust.
Just removing some of the dust. Is that what you're doing at 4:15 and at 4 o'clock?
Well, sir, it doesn't matter what time that clock says. Our Santa's supposed to be back from his dinner break at 4 sharp. I'm sure Mr. Corwin just got tied up.
More like time went on would be my guess. Merry Christmas.
Bruno, may I have another one, please?
Not unless I see some more cash, Mr. Corwin. Boss's orders.
As you may have noticed, I am currently with a job, albeit a short-lived one. So although I don't have any cash with me at this moment...
Cash only. That's the rule.
Why is it kids like that have to go without Santa?
Pardon?
The two kids out there. No Santa Claus for them tonight. Not in this neighborhood.
Well, you got the suit on, mister. Why don't you go out and give them a couple minutes?
Because whatever they ask for, they won't be getting. I would simply be a very cruel joke. Bruno, are you sure?
Sorry. Hey, Mr. C.
Well, I guess I didn't give you my last dollar after all.
You want I should set you up again?
No, thank you, Bruno. I think I should get back to work. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Stoner.
Merry Christmas.
What do you mean it's been sold?
I guess one of the part-time sales clerks didn't see the hold tag, Mr. Dundee.
This is outrageous. That was a custom-designed coat.
Well, I don't know who could have done it, but I will find out, I promise you. And first thing, day after Christmas, I'll make sure that there is a replacement.
There is no replacement. It is one of a kind. And my wife is expecting it under our tree tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dundee.
Being sorry doesn't help me.
I'll check the sales receipts.
Well, I like it.
Look, I want you and whoever sold that coat to be in my office tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Mr. Dundee, tomorrow's Christmas.
Not for you, it isn't.
Mommy, I think something's wrong with Santa Claus. I think Santa's wasted.
Santa? Is everybody all right? Everybody
Okay, now how about some free ice cream downstairs, huh? Right now, okay.
I am so sorry, Mr. Dundee. You've been drinking. Well, yes, during my break, I did stop to refresh myself.
I want you out of my store, now.
You are absolutely right, sir. I should not have been drinking, and I apologize.
I hope you're satisfied disappointing all those little boys and girls.
Oh, they're not going to be disappointed, Mr. Dundee. Not these kids. Tomorrow morning, they'll find everything they could possibly want under a big, beautiful Christmas tree. Doesn't really matter if they talk to a man in a red suit tonight or not. Kids who are going to be disappointed aren't in this store. They're out there. The kids in this neighborhood and neighborhoods like it all around the world. To them, tomorrow isn't Christmas. It's just another day to survive.
Let's go.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Dundee.
Let's go.
I wish to God I had something to give you.
Say Merry Christmas, children.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Come on, we're gonna go this way now.
Hi. This is fun. What are we gonna sing now?
Kids! 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 I have presents for you! Kids! Presents! I have presents for you! There!
Merry Christmas, Mr. Dundee.
Good night.
Particularly impressive were sales figures for preschool education.
Mr. Forward!
I was especially pleased with parents' response to their Tim Ferritt and Friends line of Learn at Home toys. A company spokesman said speculation based on this year's sales figures indicates that by this time next year, 2 children out of 3 will own.
Merry Christmas, mister.
We're ready down here.
Is it okay, Tom?
Let her rip.
You got it.
Like it, honey.
Mrs. Beecham, what can I get for you?
Well, what I could really use is a new alarm clock to get me up for work on time.
Hold still, Marge. I want to take a picture.
Will the clock radio do? Oh, Merry Christmas. Come on up here, Missy. Now, what'll be your pleasure this Christmas?
Well, what I'd really like is a new pair of glasses. Ones that make me look better than these make me look.
Oh, baby, I don't know that he's going to have a pair of glasses for you. I mean...
Try these.
Thank you, Santa. I mean, Mr. Corwin. Oh, you look beautiful.
Yo, Henry. We're almost out of eggnog. I mean, people are guzzling it like it's going out of style.
Can't have a proper Christmas party without plenty of eggnog.
Thanks a lot, Henry. I mean, thanks, Santa.
Oh, there.
Wow, Santa, thanks!
Whoa, wait! Don't forget your glove.
Left hand and everything. Thanks, Santa.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Hey, Mr. Dodson, come on, get in. What'll it be for you?
You got nothing for me in a funny bag.
Oh, well, I guess then this beautiful pipe will just have to go to somebody else.
You know, I saw a pipe like that when I was in the Navy. Must have been 40 years ago. Always regretted not having bought it.
Well, sir, it is yours now. Merry Christmas, Mr. Dodson. Yes.
Corwin.
Mr. Dundee!
What's going on here, Corwin?
Christmas. What's going on here is Christmas. The best Christmas ever. Have some eggnog and stay a while.
I don't want any eggnog. I want to know where you got all this merchandise you've been handing out.
This isn't merchandise. These are presents. Christmas presents.
Well, where did these Christmas presents come from?
from this bag. Look, all right, I don't understand it either. But if I take a minute to think about it, I'm afraid I'm going to stop believing it's really happening. So while it's putting out, so am I.
I think I have a pretty good idea where all this merchandise came from. You're in trouble, Corwin. You're in real trouble.
I want a big train set.
Hey, wait a minute.
A train set?
Where's their phone? I need a phone.
You can use mine.
This is an impressive bunch of presents, Mr. Corwin, especially in this neighborhood. Would you care to tell us how you got them?
There's only one place he could have gotten them, my store. He's been employed there as our Santa for the past 3 weeks. He must have been lifting this stuff from the very first day.
You know, it would be pretty tough for one man to make off with all of this stuff by himself.
So he had help. Doesn't surprise me in the least.
How about letting him answer my question? Where did they all come from?
From this bag.
Yeah, from this bag. And from dozens of other bags he has hidden all over the place, filled with merchandise from my store.
I don't think there are very many bags like this around, Mr. Dundee.
The fact remains that this man has been giving away gifts he couldn't possibly afford. He couldn't afford this, let alone all this other stuff.
Do you have any proof that these things are yours to give?
Oh, well, no, I'm sorry, no, I don't.
Oh, under these circumstances, I'm afraid I'm going to have to collect all of these possessions in question and hold them and hold you until we can sort this thing out.
This is gonna take a hell of a lot of backup.
Would you come with me, please?
Wait, Henry! Henry, look!
What is it?
It's a receipt from Dundee's department store. There's one right there for a left-handed baseball glove. Here's another one for a new toga shirt.
This can't be.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can, because it's Christmas. Mr. Dundee, shouldn't you be getting home?
I don't know how you pulled this off, Corwin, but I'm going to find out.
These gifts didn't come from your store. We both know that.
Then where?
Never question miracles.
That's the coat.
That's my wife's coat.
It's something for you.
Mickey Mantle. Roger Maris.
Are these autographs real?
I bet they are.
These are all the 61 Yankees?
Corwin. What about you?
You want nothing for yourself?
This night was my gift. And I couldn't have received anything more perfect. Unless you would be to live this magic every year. Merry Christmas, Mr. Dundee!
I always wondered about this. I mean, how?
No bolder evidence of God's grand design, wouldn't you say, Doctor?
Evidence? No, I don't think so. All I can see are the remnants of a supernova. Clouds of hydrogen, ionized by ultraviolet radiation from the collapsed star. Random patterns of heat and light.
The patterns may be random, but the process, the elaborate mechanics underlying it all, is that random? Life, consciousness, is that random too?
Who knows, given an infinite amount of space and time, an infinite number of atoms connecting in an infinite combination of ways, by sheer random chance you would create life and physics, even consciousness.
And what created infinity?
I'm afraid you've got me on a technicality there. Tell me, Father, how does the Jesuit in you reconcile himself with a physicist?
There's nothing to reconcile. My order has long been known for its scientific work. Cartography?
Aren't you the ones that told Galileo that this business of the Earth revolving around the sun was a lot of rubbish?
Now you have me on a technicality, I'm afraid.
I think we've been down this road before, my friend.
Yes.
So why don't I just wish you a simple, non-denominational Merry Christmas? Let it go at that.
I don't know, though. It isn't Christmas anywhere else in the universe, save by our ship's clocks. Doesn't feel quite right to me somehow.
Are you telling me that's not the most magnificent Christmas tree you've ever seen? As a matter of fact, there's a surprise of sorts, a present, if you will, waiting for you under the tree.
Surprise?
Captain Durant wants you on the bridge. She says she's picking up a planet on the long-range sensors and a subspace beacon that's repeating the same message over and over in some alien language.
But that's not possible. But when this star went nova, it would have destroyed every planet in its system.
This planet is fairly remote, about the same distance from the white dwarf star as Pluto is from Earth's sun. Must have escaped the worst of the explosion.
My God, what is that? It's a pylon. A marker like the subspace beacon. Whatever's inside, somebody wanted to make damn sure we found it.
I've had crew working inside that vault for the past 2 hours, pumping in an atmosphere, cataloging artifacts. You may be surprised at what they've turned up.
Paintings. Hundreds of them. Thousands even. And not only paintings, sculptures and books, recordings, all sunk so deep in the bedrock, not even the Nova could touch them. Beautiful, isn't it?
According to these star maps, all this was built by the inhabitants of one of the other planets. They knew their sun was dying. And everything they wanted to preserve, their art, their literature, they must have brought here, hoping it would escape the flames.
They were human.
Yes.
Do you think they escaped?
The nearest star system is almost 100 light years away. There was no hope.
There's a computer section on the 4th level. Language equivalents, too. We're finding data files that seem to contain the entire history of their people. From what we've deciphered so far, they've been at peace for nearly 1,000 years.
God have mercy on their souls.
And you call this God's mercy, Father? Divine justice? Allowing a people of such beauty, such intelligence to die for no reason.
Doctor, 100 suns explode in this galaxy every year, taking down with them untold numbers of civilizations. God can't be held accountable for every random occurrence in the universe.
Oh, random. I hear you talking random.
Gentlemen, please. I'm less interested in philosophy right now than I am in facts. Father Costigan, our geological team has completed its carbon dating. Can you correlate their data with your own gas velocity and solar flux reading? Tell us exactly when the sun went nova?
Of course. Readings were quite precise. I can have a date accurate to a day, Earth time.
Captain, what is that?
Oh, this is some kind of music cube. Here, listen.
Father, there's something I wanted to show you. Matthew? Something wrong?
There was something I didn't tell the captain. About when this sun went nova.
You said it exploded in Earth year 3120 BC.
It took 3,120 years for the light from the explosion to reach the Earth. Taking into account the Earth's orbital position, its rotation, the nova would have been clearly visible in the eastern hemisphere. Its light shining more brightly than any other object in the night sky. Computations further indicate that it was directly overhead at 31 degrees, 42 minutes, north latitude, 35 degrees, 12 minutes, east longitude, in a small town in the Judean hills south of Jerusalem. And lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. I have been sitting here in a mockery of prayer. My heart filled not with love, but with rage. Oh, God! There were so many stars you might have used. What was the need to give these people to the fire, that the symbol of their passing might light up the skies over Bethlehem?
Are you sure of this, Matthew?
To the last decibel.
I was going to show you this by way of apology for my outburst down on the planet. Now it seems even more appropriate. It's a poem. One of the last things that was transported to the vault, one of the first we discovered. Mourn not for us, for we have known the light, have looked on beauty, have lived in peace and loved. Grieve but for those who go alone, unwise, to die in darkness and never see the sun. Whatever destiny was theirs, Father, they fulfilled it. Perhaps we will discover all they achieved in the records they left behind. But their time had come. And in their passing, they passed their light on to another world.
I'd like to believe that.
Oh, believe it, Father. Whether it is God's will or pure random chance, one of 100 suns that explode every year in the cosmos, a balance was struck. And perhaps when we've fulfilled whatever destiny is ours to fulfill, perhaps we too will light the way for another world.
Perhaps you're right, my friend. Perhaps you're right.
The survey ship Magellan vast legacy of a long dead people. A legacy to be kept and cherished, and in time bequeathed to a world still unborn from the current inhabitants of the Twilight Zone.
I don't get those copies. You know how important it is that I get that report to the audit department first thing in the morning. Be a good girl.
Marcy.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm already late. It's the last class before Christmas break. Hey, kid, I gotta pass the bar. Besides, you're gonna need a lawyer when you beat him to death with your typewriter.
Word processor.
Whatever.
Listen, wait for me. I'm coming anyway. Bird.
You know, you really gotta think about getting out of secretarial work. I mean, a bag lady would turn up her nose at what we make. Besides, you're too smart.
You've been talking to my mother. I like my job. Hello? Look, him I could see vivisected. Believe me, I wouldn't blink an eye. But I love my job. And maybe someday I'll get some respect, too.
You keep talking like that. We'll be able to use the insanity defense.
The sooner you finish, the sooner you can leave. Hey, Billings. The kid who brought my car back from the car wash, did he park it in the C lot or the B?
C. As in Cretan.
Right here. Talk. Welcome.
Thank you. Is David Dansinger here? I'm his date and I'm late.
Well, I don't recognize the name. Oh, perhaps he's a friend of my husband's.
Oh, this is 2947 Bronson, Department 2A?
Yes, it is. Did you have trouble finding it?
No, it's just that my boss thinks that because I'm the secretary, I should be able to...
You're a secretary? Well, this is truly an honor. Imagine a secretary at my party. Oh, frankly, I thought you people would be a lot taller.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll look for Dave.
Oh, by all means, dear. And have a wonderful, wonderful time. Ciao.
Thank you.
Oh, babe. Nice fingers. I bet you give great typing.
I'm meeting somebody here. But, I am pretty good, though. I do type 90 words a minute.
Have you been tested?
Well, sure.
Recently?
Well, yeah, all secretaries have to be tested every now and then.
I'm sorry. I had no idea that you were really a...
Oh.
Had a little too much to drink, huh, Steve? I finally get a chance to meet a secretary. Oh, excuse me. You stay right here. I'll be right back.
This is weird.
Yeah, seriously weird.
No, I bet you hear some strange ones from guys like that all the time.
Oh, sure. But I'm hoping that'll change.
Oh?
Right now, I'm just a high-paid fashion model. What I really want to be is a secretary.
You're not kidding, are you?
Of course not.
Cheers. So, in less than 2 hours, I typed a 125-page report and booked Bert's flight to New York and back. And that was nothing compared to last Monday when Bert comes in with a hangover and I have to rearrange the entire appointment schedule. You know what I did? I snipped the erasers off of the ends of 4 pencils, glued them to the corners of his blotter. And all I can say is it's been over a month and he hasn't complained about it slipping since. Look, it's really getting late. I've got to be going. Oh, I do. I wish I could. Thank you. I've had a wonderful time, but midnight already, and besides, I have to be ready for work tomorrow. And it seems I have lost my date.
Miss Billings.
Oh, yes?
Certainly any company with a secretary of your skills must already be treating you like royalty. I'd greatly appreciate the opportunity to win you from them. I dare say the sky would be the limit for someone like you. Think about it, won't you?
Oh, no, my keys.
Billings, it's me. I didn't tell you. The Michelson report has to be in Mr. Langman's hands by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. You better be in by 8 to get it done. Make it 7:30.
Hi, honey. Dad and I can't wait to open the presents you sent. Yours should be there any day. By the way, did you get the brochure I sent you from the Dental Technician Training Institute? I understand dental hygienists make very good money. And wouldn't that be a nice way to start the new year? Bye.
Karen, hi, it's David. Where the hell were you? I waited at that stupid party all night. Give me a call.
Not in service at this time, and there is no new number.
Billings! Can't you count? I said 35 copies, not 34. 35.
Give me a break, Bert. Of course I counted them. I put the last one right. What'd you do with it?
I haven't touched a thing. It wasn't there. It probably never was.
Bert.
Like your brain, Billings. Missing, absent, vanished. You secretaries are all alike. Just a bunch of bubble-headed bimbos. Larry, lunch? Great.
Karen. Karen, honey, I've got those copies of the Nicholson contract you needed.
Oh, the copies. Sure.
Yeah.
Copies.
Wait a second, Karen, your resignation?
Marcy, in case I never see you again, I'm going to make a copy now.
And I'm sure it'll be a very nice copy, too.
Wait a minute!
What?
I need to use the copier.
So use that one. It's fixed.
I need to use this one.
Oh, darn. Chip already. Daniel, where is our new brass bed?
I got this instead.
What is it?
Well, that's a Schneider lens. It's perfect.
Great. Wait a minute, is this all there is?
Well, I can restore the camera. Can't do anything about those glass plates, so they're shot.
I don't believe this. You go out to pick out our new bed, and you come back with a...
I come back with a trunk that's perfect for the restoration of Grandma's house. It's perfect. Becky, what's this doing here?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Look, all I really need you to do is fix this little door in the back. See, it doesn't stay closed. Please?
Look, I told you a million times you want to learn about photography. I'll teach you.
I don't want to learn photography. I just want to take some snapshots.
Okay?
Right. I promise you'll never see this again.
Promise. Hey, Becky!
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure. Oh, man. Look at this.
What is it?
It's a Kodak 100.
Is that good?
It's fantastic. See, the 100 was the first camera to use roll film. It's the first really modern camera. Look at it, it's mint.
Do you think the people that sold the trunk knew it was in there?
No. I don't think anybody's been in here in years. There's film in it.
What?
There's film in this camera.
Well, it can't be any good, not after all this time. Can it?
It's not impossible. The seals are good.
Something tells me the hedge isn't going to get trimmed this afternoon. So remarkable. When did you say they were taken?
1913. They're over 70 years old. It's incredible, isn't it?
These Indians are so strange. Something creepy. What are you going to do with them?
I don't know. Donate them to the museum. I could give them to the college. Alex
Professor
Stottle.
Stottle. Yes.
He'd go bananas over these. You want to call him?
Can't.
Why not?
It's after 11:30.
It is not.
11:39, to be exact.
It is. Well, I'll call him in the morning.
Good idea.
Then I got to stop by the Paxtons about Saturday's wedding. And then it's off to the high school to talk prom pictures. And then it's off to Avery's and pick up some mat board. And then I'm going to see Alex Stottle about these.
Careful. Did you call him this morning?
Yeah, a couple times, but phone's busy, so I'm just going to run by. See ya.
Okay.
Okay. I got something I want to show you. I got some photographs of a National Geographic expedition, 1913, to the Amazon River Basin.
You have no photographs. There can be no photographs.
Alex, do you know about this expedition?
I was on it. January 1913.
Yeah, the expedition to study...
To study the Kurokai.
Yes.
I was a boy, just 13, apprentice to Dr. James Levinson. I thought I was going on an adventure. As a matter of fact, I was lucky to escape with my life.
Why?
The Kurokai held many stringent spiritual beliefs. In particular, that to make an image of them, such as a drawing, was to steal their souls, their very selves. When they learned what our expedition camera could do, they turned on us and smashed our equipment. We broke camp immediately. Got as far from the Kurokai village as we could before nightfall. I'll never forget that night. When the Kurokai stalk their prey, they communicate by imitating the wind. Eeriest sound you'll ever hear. We posted guards as usual. Still, when we woke in the morning, our photographer was gone, taken by the Kurokai, even though we had taken no photographs.
Yeah, but he had. He had a smaller camera hidden in his trunk. These photographs are from that camera.
Uh-huh. Yes, this is the Kurokai village. Yeah, the tall man is Dr. Levinson. There I am. What a homely brat I was 70 years ago. Where are the Kurokai?
What do you mean? There's Indians in every shot. Alex, it's impossible. Do it right here.
How many Indians were in the photos, Daniel?
I don't know, 5 or 6 maybe. Why?
And where are the Kurokai?
Becky! Becky? Becky, are you up there? I'm home. Becky? Becky? Becky, you here?
you do?
You okay?
Let's get out of here.
Take his picture!
It's the film.
Oh, I'm a little dry right here in my esophagus on the left side.
The news, O'Shaughnessy.
Kelly, I seen him. I seen him with me own 2 eyes not 10 minutes ago. The memory is fresh in me brain like footprints in wet sand. Oh, right over in Killaney Woods it was. Glory be to the Lord himself that finally, after all these years, he's allowed me to bear witness.
Witness to what, Liam? What did you see down there?
Why, the little people.
The little people.
Fine, now don't look so surprised. The little people. What have I been talking about every day for the past 20 years?
Well, now, Liam, tell us all about it, why don't you?
I will. Well, sir, there I was. Just as the sun was going down, finding myself cutting through Killaney's woods, when all of a sudden, I sees a strange glow shining ahead of me. Well, sir, I don't mind telling you, I thought better of myself investigating such a devilish glow. But then, no, I says, O'Shaughnessy, what have you been preaching all these years? It might be them. Nay, it must be them. So, hitching up me courage and sneaking like a thief, I eases up to the clearing. And there I saw the little people. Aye, as real as you and me.
All dressed in green.
And not one of them over 3 feet tall. Busy as cockroaches they was, working on something, so they never noticed me. Oh, and sheltered overneath the grandest toadstool ever you saw, that twinkled and glowed with its own light while the little ones traipsed beneath it.
That's enough! Thanks, take it easy now. I'll not hear another word of it.
All right, calm yourself now.
Well, what's wrong with him?
I bloody can't take it anymore.
What have I done?
You're driving me half out of me mind, you crazy old coat.
Liam, you'd better go.
Why?
I'll tell you why. We're all out of work. Our lives are going to hell in a handbasket, and we come here to get drunk, not to hear a worthless mooch shooting off his bloody mouth night after bloody night.
No trouble now, Mike. O'Shaughnessy, get yourself going now.
I still don't know what I've done. What have I said?
My God, the man doesn't even know. The little people!
What is the truth?
Oh, my God! If I ever see you in here again, O'Shaughnessy, I'll tear your lying little tongue out of your head with my own 2 hands. I mean it.
Here, Liam. Come on. Let me help you. What the devil came over him?
He's just weary of it, Liam.
Man, why didn't you stop when I warned you?
Because it's the truth.
Oh, Liam.
It is. Every word of it. Look, I know I've stretched the facts in the past, but this time is different. Eddie, I seen him, just like I said down in Killaney Wood.
All right, whatever you say. Now let's get you up and get you home.
You do not have to humor me, Mr. Donovan. I am not drunk, nor am I crazy. Now, I do not have much, sir, but I still have my pride.
Liam, wait, where are you going?
To the only real friends I got.
Have you got everything you need now?
Well, I think so. I saw you put it all in the wire.
Quite sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. O'Dell. I could do a business with you and give you good night.
Who is it? Mulvaney. Do you not know what time it is?
Aye, it opened a bit late, aren't you?
What the devil are you talking about? I close at 5. Come back in the morning.
Didn't I see Liam O'Shaughnessy sneaking like a weasel from here just 2 minutes ago?
Oh, that? Well, that was... Wait a minute. I got no need to explain to the likes of you.
Oh, and maybe you'd like to explain it to the constable.
The constable? Well, what for? I've done nothing wrong.
Did I say you had?
You don't mean O'Shaughnessy? All right, come in, come in. Mike, whatever he's done, I had nothing to do with it. He said it was an emergency.
Emergency? What emergency?
Well, I don't know. He just said he needed some supplies.
What did he get?
Well, some tools, some electrical wire and metal strap, flanges.
And you gave it to him?
Well, yes.
No, and he hasn't a penny to his name.
Oh, but he has.
What?
He has money. He paid cash.
You're lying.
Oh? Here, I'll show you. There.
What the devil is it? It looks like...
It is. Gold.
Ah, you're daft. It's brass or something.
Oh, no. It's gold, all right. Almost an ounce. Queer looking, ain't it?
And no markings on it. Where'd he steal it?
He told me they give it to him to buy tools they needed.
They? Who?
The little people.
The little people, man, are you as lonely as he is?
I know. I'm only telling you what he said. The story goes, they've a whole crock of them, and whoever discovers their hiding place...
I know the story, you don't have to tell me. Really makes no difference where he claims he got it. Fact is, he got it.
Mr. Mulvaney, what on earth are you doing here?
Where is he, Mrs. Finnegan?
Where's who?
O'Shaughnessy. He roams here, don't he?
Yes, and no.
What does that mean?
It means he did, but now he don't.
What are you telling me, Mrs. Finnegan?
It's the queerest thing. He comes busting in, gathers up his things, and told me he was leaving.
Leaving? To where?
I don't know. He didn't say. But he paid me up and said they was waiting for him. But glory be, he give me this. And then he slips out the back door without another word.
My God, he's got a whole pocket full of them.
Where do you think he's gone, Mr. Mulvaney?
Well, now, if it ain't the little rat deserting the ship. Quite a load you got there. Leaving town, are you?
Step aside. I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
Hold on. That's no way to be. Kind of thoughtless you leaving and not saying goodbye to your friends.
I know perfectly well who my friends are, and I do not number yourself amongst them.
Is that so? Is that so? You're a Welsher and a piker, O'Shaughnessy.
What do you mean?
You never worked a day in your life. You mushed everything you got from the rest of us. And now you come into the money. You're running out like the sniveling little snake you are.
Who told you I had money?
Did you not pay for the stuff you're toting? Or did you steal it?
You're right, Mulvaney. I am a moocher. And I dearly love to repay you, but I can't.
What do you mean?
The money's not mine.
Then just whose is it?
It's theirs. The little people. To buy supplies and to pay me rent.
Stop! That's enough of that. What kind of fool do you take me for? I know you got a whole passel of gold. Now be taking what's owed me out of your pocket if you like, or else your hide makes no difference to me. I mean it.
All right. But you're making a big mistake.
Am I now?
Well, if you don't mind,
The rest of it.
What do you mean? You've been paid what you're owed.
The rest of it, O'Shaughnessy. For the years of torment you put me through.
You're a foolish man, Mulvaney. Don't you know that the gold won't last for them that the little people don't like? And I don't think they're going to care very much for you.
The money. I'm coming for you, O'Shaughnessy!
Look at him, Mick Mulvaney, you great clot, ya! Have you ever seen the like of it before? No, you haven't.
Quick, Kelly, a whiskey. What is it? I seen it. I seen it with my own two eyes.
What, man?
Them, the little people. But it ain't like you think. It ain't leprechauns, don't you see? It's little men from Mars or somewhere. And it ain't a toadstool they're under. It's a spaceship. Why are you looking at me like that? It's the truth I'm telling you. I saw it. They were working on the ship and O'Shaughnessy brought them tools and supplies. I can prove it. Look, gold. They got gold, lots of it. And I got a paste as evidence.
Gold, is it?
The food is absolutely heaven. Very possibly the best in the city. It's in a little alley off Harbor Street downtown. Hard to find, but worth the effort, I assure you. This is Dana Duchal.
Mr. Lee's Chinese cuisine. If you love your Pekingese, don't ask for a doggy bag. Is Mr. Lee's really that bad?
I wouldn't know. I've never had the displeasure of dining there.
What?
Don't worry, I'll stop by later. I'll need a matchbook for my collection. I have a feeling Mr. Lee's is going to be closing rather soon.
But that's not ethical, Harry. And it's not fair to the restaurant.
Dear boy, in the arena of restaurant criticism, there's only excellent and poor. There's no such thing as fair. Entirely too kind to this place. I'm ready for my check.
Is something wrong?
Could I have my check, please?
Now, what is this? Is this chicken or the shrimp? Ah, that's great. No, I don't really know where she's going. No, wait. This place is always really... No, thank you.
Where's my check?
I cannot ask you to pay for a dinner you did not like. There is no check. Only this. My heritage is rich with the tradition of preparing and serving food for others. If someone has not enjoyed something I have served, then I must make amends. I bring you one very special fortune cookie for our most very special customers only. I hope it will please you, and you will come back again.
Grand reward awaits you just around.
Hey, you! Come here! Stop!
Hey, you okay?
They're all here. $100,000 worth of diamonds, 2 armed security guards, and what happens? Some punk junkie runs up and grabs the bag like it's nothing. Mister, you're a lifesaver. You deserve a reward. I'm gonna give you the $1,000 these clowns were supposed to have.
What?
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, shut up. These guys were due for a bonus of $1,000. I want to give it to you. Come on back to my office. I want to give you your reward.
You were here last night. You are Harry Folger. You are the man who wrote all those bad things about Mr. Lee in newspaper this morning.
I realize I may have been a little hasty in my review, but now I understand what you mean when you say you have a very special Chinese restaurant here. The fortune cookies alone are worth a visit.
Mr. Lee's a very good restaurant. People like our food very much.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I promise to make it up to you. I'll write a follow-up review that'll have them lined up 4 deep in that alley out there.
Many people read your review. They called this morning to cancel reservations.
I promise to make everything right for you. Next week, maybe. But right now, I'd like a table for 1. And afterwards, one of your special fortune cookies.
Are you certain you want another special fortune cookie?
Yes.
People are not always pleased with what their special fortune cookie says.
Oh, I'll take my chances.
Very well.
May I take your order, please?
Yes, thank you. I'd like to start with your shark fin soup. Then some of the Szechuan chicken salad. Yummy. And then I think I'll try some of the shrimp. I don't understand this fortune. It says April arrives today bringing romance. This is September. This fortune doesn't mean anything. There's nothing special about this.
I assure you, you have received the fortune you deserve.
Oh. Then my review stands, as is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's quite all right.
No, I should have been looking where I was going. It's just that I'm late for an interview. I only got into town this morning, and I can't find this stupid address.
Well, what address are you trying to find?
The Pressman Building. It's supposed to be right around here.
Well, I'm headed there right now. I'd be happy to show you the way.
Oh, you don't know how much I'd appreciate that. Thank you. I can't believe it was just around the corner. I have been up and down this block, I swear, for 20 minutes. This is amazing.
Well, the office you're looking for is right down those stairs.
Oh, thank you.
I was thinking, since you're new in town, perhaps we could...
I'd like that.
You would?
Uh-huh.
Maybe dinner tonight.
That'd be great. I'm staying at the Hotel Clarebridge.
Around 8?
Mm-hmm, that'd be fine. See you then.
Oh, wait! I can't ask for you if I don't know your name.
April. April Hamilton. You say this restaurant is special?
Very special.
Tell me, how?
No. You'll have to wait and be astonished for yourself. Honestly, save some room. I have a late reservation at a fabulous little bistro across town.
I'm sorry, Harry. I can't help myself. You know, this really is excellent Chinese food. We've barely had a bite.
I'll wait.
But if we didn't come here to eat, then why?
For this. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
What? The fortune cookies?
These are very special fortune cookies, April. The fortunes in these cookies come true. I know it sounds incredible. It is. Open yours. Go on. Come on. What's it say?
A grievous error in judgment will soon be made apparent to you. Take heed. What's that supposed to mean? My God, what's wrong?
How dare they? What the hell do you think you're doing? Do you think I'm gonna sit still for this?
Harry, my God, what's the matter? What could it possibly have said?
Get Lee out here this instant. Your boss. Get him here now. Where are you going?
I think I just better leave.
Oh, fine. Go on. Go on. Get out of here. This fortune. How dare you give me something like that?
You only get the fortune you deserve.
Like hell, you knew exactly what fortune you gave me, and I'm not going to stand for it. What I say means something in this town. I'll be back with friends. Friends from the Department of Health who can make things very uncomfortable for you, little man.
Oh, my God. Oh. Ah. Oh, I've never felt so hungry.
Eat. I have to have something to eat. I don't know what's been done to me, but somebody's gonna pay. Believe me, somebody's gonna... Oh, no. It can't be. How can I still be hungry? No. 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 No.
Check, please, for Mr. Harry Folger, for whom the phrase dim sum is not merely a description, but a damnation. A man who finds himself sitting down to a single, never-ending course of just desserts, prepared for him in the kitchens of the Twilight Zone.
Die, monster, die!
Die, monster, die? Don't tell me. American International, 1967, starred Boris Karloff, Nick Adams, based on a story by H.P. Lovecraft.
I gotcha. It was 1965. Look it up.
67.
A little louder, Toby. They can't quite hear you in Seattle.
My two children. You missed.
Well, it's Saturday morning, Tobe. Come on, you ought to be out getting some sun and scoping out the chicks.
Maybe later.
Not much to do since Polly moved, huh?
Why do they have to move away at the beginning of the summer? Why couldn't they wait until school?
I guess they managed to sell their old house, though. I saw a moving truck down the street.
A family with other kids?
There's only one way to find out, Tobe.
It was 1965.
67.
65.
Man, my head feels like it's gonna bust. I don't get it.
Okay, Mac, be careful. Up. Yeah, I got it. Keep moving. I'm doing it. Okay. One more step.
Boo! All right.
You scared me.
I meant to. More than one small fool has lost his life hiding under the wheels of a truck. Bless you. Is this any kind of a book for a boy to read on a summer afternoon?
I've got every issue. I read Dracula twice and Frankenstein once. And I bet I've seen every Hammer film at least 6 times.
Ah, a student of midnight then.
What?
Midnight. Not 12 of the clock, but midnight. When twilight and dawn are evenly balanced. One no stronger than the other, each pulling against each other in the opposite direction, so that the very fabric of the night will be torn apart. Midnight, when the monsters come out. What's your name, boy?
Toby Michaels.
I'm Emil Francis Bendixson. Listen to me, boy. You know nothing about monsters. Nor could you ever.
My dad's read just about every book there is and seen just about every horror movie ever made. He's been collecting stuff since he was my age, and he's got a complete set of famous monsters and of Castle of Frankenstein.
Is this an avocation you both share?
Yeah, sure. He gave his collection to me. It's ours.
Must be kind of nice sharing what you know.
You like monsters too?
Look at me, boy. I am a monster. A vampire.
That's silly. Everybody knows vampires can't stand the purifying rays of the sun. If you were a vampire, you'd be hopping around, smoking, and turning to dust.
Who said?
Maybe he has grandkids, Tobe. Did you ask?
Mom, he's creepy. He scared me. He said boo.
Boo? It must be a psycho killer.
Even worse, a psycho killer without grandkids. Come on, Toby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. Oh, no, you're not going to get a summer cold now.
Come on, Ace. The Crawling Eye is on Channel 6, DCA 1957.
Toby, the milk, please.
Dad, 1958, starring Forrest Tucker.
Oh.
What's the matter? You okay?
Yeah. I must be getting old.
I guess this works after all.
The undead! You've got the strength of the undead!
There's nothing for you to be afraid of here, boy.
You're gonna kill me and suck my blood and recruit me into the army of the night.
Read Mark Twain, boy. Twain won't fill your head with garbage. Listen to me. Everything you think you know about vampires is rubbish. Cheap, second-hand myth. It's not like that at all. Believe me. Yeah, you're so fond of garlic. Come on, I'll take you to just the place.
You're not eating any. It's the garlic.
Boy, with my stomach, I'm lucky I can eat much of anything. There. You happy now?
I'll bet you know hypnosis. I'll bet you made me think I saw you lift that car. On your mount, I was under a house.
I suspect you've been under that house more than I've been in it. What was your little friend's name?
Polly. You're living in Polly's house.
My house now.
Got any grandkids?
I'm afraid I've been around too much for that. Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas. A family and a home just weren't in the cards for me. So, like an aged elephant seeking the burial ground, I've come home to end my days.
You're from Mill Valley.
I was born here. I was a boy here. Nothing's the same, though. Except the cemetery. That's the only thing that hasn't been built over or torn down.
Excuse me.
If I'd had a grandson, he'd have been like you. You could have played together.
I'm glad we can be friends, Mr. Bendixson.
Your head hurt?
Yeah. How did you know?
We better get along. Your parents might be worried.
Hello, Mr. Bendixson? It's me, Toby. Mr. Bendixson? Wow. Thanks, Polly. Mr. Bendixson?
Well, 99.1.
It's the flu. It's, one of those Asian things. It's a payback for Vietnam.
Mrs. Biner has it. The whole Avery family has it. It's weird.
It is weird. It's all within a 4 or 5 block radius.
I don't know. It feels more like an allergy to me.
Except allergies don't make your bones ache, and why would everybody be allergic to the same thing?
Yeah.
Well, you get some rack time and keep watching the skies.
Night, sweetie.
Night.
Polly's house isn't the same as it was before, is it, boy?
I tried to tell them, but the words wouldn't come out. I wanted to tell them.
It would have served no purpose. It'll all be over soon. Getting close to the time now. So little time left. Come on, walk with me into the night, you and I. What's the matter? You afraid I'm going to bite you? I don't need to do that anymore. Come on. We're friends, aren't we?
Yes.
Step out into the night, then. Step out and I'll show you something you've never seen before. Something you could never find in all your old movies and magazines. Come on.
Please, Mr. Bennington, do we have to go in?
Something I want to show you. Come on.
You were buried here?
It doesn't work that way, Toby. You don't really die. It's like an infection, a disease, a thirst. It prolongs your life, though, but at a cost. They never found my body, of course. Just an empty grave here. But when I got changed, I started to move. I had to move, I soon found out. 147 years of moving. Always moving. It wears thin, Toby. But now I'm back. Home. I'm ready.
What do you mean?
I'm here to die, I told you that.
No, but you are You can't die, Mr. Bendixson.
Oh, of course I can.
I mean, you're the undead. You'll live forever in the corridors of the night.
Twain, Toby. Twain will save you. Toby, there are worse things in the night than me. Things so terrible that I have spent 147 years running from them. Things that wait and hide. And if one of my kind stays too long in a place, they come out. The real monsters, Toby. The real beasts.
What monsters? What are you talking about, Mr. Bendixson? Where are they?
What do you know about genetics?
Mutants.
I ask you a serious question, you give me giant ants. Recessive genes, Toby. A genetic safeguard to protect mankind from my kind. Here, I'll show you. Come on, sit down. You see? It's like an allergy. It's in you, too.
I still don't understand.
It's just as well you don't understand. But that isn't why I brought you here. If I'd had a son, I could have shown him wonderful things. Secrets that only I know. Gifts that only I could give.
Please, Mr. Bennington, I don't want to see the real monsters.
You don't think I'd drag you out here to show you something ugly, do you? Look. A gift for you.
Lightning bugs.
I discovered this as a boy. In all of Mill Valley, the only thing left of me. Now it's yours. Remember this, Toby. When everything else grows hazy, try to hold on to this good thing.
Here, honey. How does your head feel now?
Feels fuzzy.
Take this. How about your shoulder?
You know, it's both of them now. I mean, every joint in my body, it's like they're on fire. Is it bad for you? Bless you.
I think I'm gonna go take a hot bath. Maybe that'll help.
Dad? When's midnight?
Come on, Toby, you know that.
Not midnight. I mean, midnight. In the middle of the night, when you're halfway between dusk and dawn.
Well, it depends on the time of year. You know, sometimes it's a little after 12, sometimes a little before 12. You know, it's summer now, so the nights are shorter. I guess a little after 12. Why?
Because that's when the monsters come out.
Bye-bye. That was Elizabeth from across the street. She wanted to borrow the hot water bottle. And Luke Halloran called her asking for pain pills. Robert, I want to go to the hospital. This isn't right. It's as if the entire block has gone wrong. Here. Oh, my God, you're bleeding.
Jill. Oh, my God. Toby, call 911. Toby.
Sometime last night, between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., tragedy struck this quiet house in the 2300 block of Clarendon Avenue, when sole resident Emil Bendixson was brutally murdered. Police are withholding many of the details, but are expecting...
Poor man. He only moved in a few days ago.
Said there was blood everywhere. Just can't believe we didn't hear anything.
How could something like this happen in Mill Valley? You leave L.A., you leave San Francisco, and the crazies still find a way of catching up with you. Butchering some poor old guy.
Luke, please.
Toby had gotten to know Mr. Bendixson.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't know his name. I'm just praying I can sleep tonight. I had such a time last night. All I did was toss and turn.
Yeah, I think we're all the same. I'm so exhausted I can hardly keep my eyes open.
Toby.
I'm trying to see him.
What do you mean, Toby?
I'm trying to see his face, but I can't. I'm trying to remember something. I don't know.
Toby, listen to me. It's just a shock. It was a horrible, horrible thing.
Sure, Toby, you're just upset, that's all. I mean, everything's turned around. In a couple of days, you'll have it. He's in your heart, right now, waiting.
I remember.
Life where there had been none. Your Earth was one such planet. In a sense, you are
our children. And like watchful parents, we've kept an eye on you. But you have not come far enough. We see that you have a small talent for war. We've seen your primitive conflicts, your crude weapons, your petty bickering over borders, and the nuclear balance of terror which precludes any real victory, and we despair. We bred you for finer things, and you have failed miserably to produce the potential we nurtured in you so long ago. And so the experiment is over. Within a day, our armada will be in position around your Earth. At that time, all life on your planet will be destroyed.
Order! It's absurd. How do we know you can't do it?
If you really need a demonstration, keep watching the skies.
Sorry.
Order!
Madam Chairman. Madam Chairman.
The chair recognizes the delegate from the United States.
Mr. Ambassador, surely you don't mean to condemn our race to death without giving us a chance to speak in our own defense. Surely that's not fair.
The universe, Mr. Fraser, is not fair. Do you think we made this decision in haste? We've been debating it for many centuries.
Centuries?
Oh, yes. We are a very long-lived and patient people, but even our patience has limits.
You must give us one more chance.
You've had your chance, many of them, over the centuries.
Yes, that's true, Mr. Ambassador. It's true, but we've never had this much motivation. You say what? Your ships are arriving in a day. Give us that much time, one day.
What do you think you can accomplish in so short a time?
I don't know, but you must give us one chance. At least let us show you the potential you saw in us at the dawn of time.
Very well, Mr. Fraser, you have your day. 24 hours. Until then...
Order!
Please, if ever there was a time for us to put aside our differences, it is now.
I am not convinced. Before we enter into peace negotiation, I must have proof that this threat is real.
Proof? Proof? You've seen their spaceships. You just now saw him disappear. What else do you want?
Excuse me. The Royal Observatory in Greenwich. They say it's urgent.
He said keep watching the skies.
Halley's Comet. It's gone.
We've got to find everything we can. Disarmament, aid conferences, League of Nations, World Court, SALT Treaty.
Sure, everything that's never worked before. Why should it work this time?
Damn it, we don't have time to start from scratch. It'll work. Because it has to work.
Yes, there it is. The awesome ship has returned exactly 24 hours since it disappeared yesterday. But we have confirmation from UN sources that an historic accord has been reached among the 15 members of the Security Council and approved by acclamation of the General Assembly. There is today total peace among the peoples of the Earth for the very first time.
Good luck to us, my friend. Good luck to us all.
Well, Mr. Fraser, what have you there?
Peace, Mr. Ambassador. Peace. Within these pages lies the framework for worldwide unilateral disarmament. We, the people of the Earth, have at last made common cause against our own primitive savagery.
I fear you have misunderstood me. Your savagery is an issue, that's true, but you see, on the thousands of planets under our control, we breed warriors, gentlemen, warriors to fight for us across the galaxy. In your case, your savagery has not bred true. You are woefully backwards in the art of war. You fight erratically and clumsily. Your weapons are shockingly crude, and worst of all, in your hearts.
Wait a minute. Hold the heart attacks. It's only a little after 7.
This thing must finally be losing it.
Well, another average day begins in the right household.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Michael, did you hear that?
No,
It sounded like the front door.
it wasn't.
Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
Where's all our things? Michael, what are we gonna do?
Hey! Out! Get down out of my house, you creeps! I'm talking to you!
Look, they're bringing stuff in.
Get the hell out! I said, get out! Creep! Get up and get out now!
The phone's dead.
Let's get out of here.
Michael, that's your tennis trophy and your folks' anniversary picture. Why are they bringing things into our house? Michael, where is everybody? Hasn't anybody seen this? Hasn't anybody called the police? Oh, Michael, the Turners are on vacation.
Yes, but we can use her telephone.
Cliff Turner would never leave his door unlocked like that. The phone's in the family room. Michael!
Stay back, honey!
What is going on?
I don't know.
I don't get it. They're building things that have already been in this town for years.
What the hell is going on?
There's supposed to be more mud here.
Michael, who is that?
Get out of the alley. Careful getting it through the doorway.
Michael!
Over here, honey!
Give me your hand! Michael, where's your hand?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Please don't move. We need help.
Would you mind telling me who you are and what you're doing here?
Oh, thank God we found you, or that you found us.
Whatever. You have got to tell us what's going on.
Well, do you people live near here?
About 7 blocks from here on Collins Avenue.
Well, is there some place closer you'd be more comfortable?
Well, there's my office. What is all this? What the hell is going on?
You're, someplace you're not supposed to be.
And where the devil is that?
Well, it's not so much where, really, as when. We are now in the minute 11:37 a.m., April 27, 1900.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, in 11:37?
We're talking about time, Mr. Wright. And somehow you and your wife have stepped backstage in time. While all your friends, neighbors are experiencing the minute 9:33, you two somehow have skipped over a few hours and landed here in the minute 11:37.
I'm not following this at all.
Let me see if I can explain. Now, think of time as an infinite series of boxcars, all linked together. Like this. Now, each boxcar represents 1 minute. And people like yourselves move from boxcar to boxcar as time moves forward. Now, each boxcar is totally empty, like that white void you stepped into in the alley back there. And it's up to me and my crew to build something into that boxcar. Now, the boxcar we're standing in right now is 11:37. Meanwhile, everybody else, all your friends, are experiencing the minute 9:34. And in 1 minute, they'll be in 9:35, then 9:36, until eventually they reach 11:37. They'll spend their minute here, and then move on to 11:38, 11:39, and on and on. Understand?
So you're saying that each minute of time is a different place?
That's right.
Why?
Why what?
Why does time work like this?
Because that's the way it works.
You're saying that the house that we woke up in this morning is not the same house that we went to sleep in last night?
No, it's not the exact same house, but made to look identical to the other house. And if I and my crew do our jobs well, you'll never know the difference.
And you do this for every minute? You build everything?
Makes you want to stop taking your minutes for granted, doesn't it?
How do you do all that?
Well, I've got quite a few workers, and we work quite a ways in advance. Here. Here, take my hand.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
Honey, I don't feel good about this.
This is next Christmas Day, 5:06 a.m. About 8 months from now. As you can see, we're just beginning work. But by December 25th, people will spend their minute here, and it'll look exactly as they expect.
So that white void that we ran into back in that alley, that was some area that you hadn't finished yet?
Oh, no. That section of the alley won't even be used during that minute. No one will walk down it or even see it. So we didn't bother to finish it.
Okay. Can we get out of here? I'm feeling a little woozy.
Oh, sure. And here we are, back at 11:37, April 27th. More dust up there.
I've been meaning to get to that.
Do you ever make mistakes?
Have you ever gone to where you swore you left your car keys or your tie tack or your earrings and they weren't there? You look everywhere, and then you look again, and they're right back where you thought they were in the first place?
Yeah.
Little things like that. Nothing major, thank heavens. Not yet, anyways. It's all very precariously balanced. One big mess-up could unravel the whole system.
Wait till I tell Gary about this.
Oh, he'll just flip out.
Gary Bachman's a friend of ours from college. He writes for Omni, Science Digest, magazines like that.
No, I'm afraid you can't tell your friend.
Well, I'm not certain we'd know how to explain all this, but you can't expect us not to try.
I mean, the way time works is one of the supreme mysteries of the universe.
It's supposed to be a mystery. And the balance of things demands that we make certain it remains one.
How? I mean, how are you going to keep us from...
By keeping you here, with us.
No.
Oh, you're not the first ones to have slipped behind the scenes like this. It happens every once in a while. I'm afraid you simply cannot be allowed to return. The repercussions of such a move could prove cataclysmic. And to be honest, I'm not certain you'd even be able to return.
Well, you could at least let us try.
Sorry. There's simply no choice.
Michael?
Come on.
Hey! Wait! Come back!
The void, remember?
I'll take back his office.
Michael, what time is it? Almost 11:37.
Come on.
How do you know it's safe?
Well, we haven't seen or heard anybody in over a half an hour. Now, I figure they can't risk being caught here when actual time does arrive, so they just had to leave us and hope for the best.
What's going to happen when actual time does arrive?
Well, we'll know that in 45 seconds.
What if 11:37 comes and goes and everybody else goes with it and we stay here?
I don't know. I'm just here. This is my first time.
Mr. Wright! Mrs. Wright! You must come with me. Now!
No. Actual time is almost here.
20 seconds. No! Go! You've got to go. Now!
What's that noise?
It's the sound of actual time approaching.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, excuse me. Terribly sorry.
I've got like 4 more feet and then I'm clear of your...
That magazine's written back here. Hey, wait
Think
up.
you're gonna stick? I hope so, honey. Believe me, nobody would like to stick in actual time more than me. 20, 19, 18.
What if we don't?
17. You're starting again. We'll know in 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it! We're back! Let's go home.
Yeah.
Gary Bachman is never going to believe this.
Never. Michael, look.
Oops.
Time, a handy fiction to explain why everything doesn't happen all at once. Or maybe we're the fiction, moving minute by minute through the Twilight Zone.
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
আমারে দেন, আমারে দেন।
থাক আম্মা জান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি।
সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগে দিতেছি, চলেন।
তুমি কেঠা মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনের মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমার চেনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? তা আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারের ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংড়া পোলা থাকতে আপনার বাজারে যেতে হয়ে গেল?
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় দিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মা জান, তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংড়া?
ও, আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংড়াই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আইসা পড়ছে, আমার বাসা আইসা পড়ছে। যাও, তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না, আজকে না, খালাম আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা,
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকে যাই তাহলে,
চলো। আচ্ছা বাজান,
বাহ,
কি আম্মা জান?
আপনার বাসা খালামা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও, আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতাছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আছে আর কি, ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মা জান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলাই কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখে বুঝে যায়।
কিছু কইতাছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
হ্যাঁ আছে তো, গরুর গোশত। গরুর গোশত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোশত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মা জান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোশতে রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে একা একা বসে কি করবো খালাম্মা, আমি যাই আপনারে সাহায্য করি একটু।
মাশাআল্লাহ, কি লক্ষ্মী মাইয়া। আসো আসো।
মা, মাংস যা হয়েছে না?
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা, আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গলে গেছে।
হাই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমরা ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই তুই ওরে দাম গাছ গেলা হ্যাঁ ও আইছে তো কি হয়েছে তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে
জানতে চাই না ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো
কি কথা চস এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায় আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন
খালামা তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা আমি বরং আজকে যাই আপনার থাকেন খান আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামুনি
আমার যান তুই এটা কি করলি মা এটা খালি মুখে বিতে দিলি
তুমি ওরে চিনো না আম্মা খুব ডেঞ্জারাস
আমার চিনার দরকার নেই তুই বেশি করে খা
তোর খামুই না
Vai pun sakasi chichigai. Vai oh. Vai đều. Bay bay không? Bay không? Bay không? Không rồi. Rồi. Bay nhập luôn. 00335 không mất tích chia núp quay không cái không hiểu núp vậy con tàu ê cái con họ chấm mà mấy con bằng tiền là họ chấm hết chẳng biết là bao nhiêu wow cái tôi tài là lúc đó mới được và cái này rồi đi như vậy đây ngủ đắt thì làm sao vậy chuồn tao mày chuồn tao mày thích làm hỏng cho mình không lợn này xiềng vang có trang bị đặt xong rồi tôi định tôi chơi tính Timor đánh con bài Timor bút skill Timor quá cay xa nhá nhưng mà có ấn độ được để thành Timor số xăm được ai à ngon rồi này chắc tôi đỡ đau rồi tay lưng tay xa đau hai là đau ba là đau nữa ba là đau hai cái lưng cũng vậy Toán chỉ cái bài chia gai nước này phải để cho tự bay có muối nhỉ what the hell chuồn ra cụ thể có lẽ nào em vội quên đi và có lẽ nào 500 củ ấy 614 củ à thế mình kiếm 100 củ nữa sự là có nổi không ôi à không rồi anh đã ấn vội rồi có lẽ 62 triệu 62 triệu rồi cũng một lần quay được gần 100 củ ấy 100 củ không? Mình quay được 400 lap mà được 400 lap phải được 100 củ nước mình bù nào vương miện định mệnh rồi xong biết đánh mày gì rồi đánh mày gì rồi biết đánh mày gì rồi chí em. Ôi dạ cho cái này à. Mà vậy nào. Xong. Đi. Vua tối ưu. Aria. Bán này. Mèo 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 mày mà phải đét đẹp 598 củ chưa đủ, chưa phải là tất cả. Mấy thằng ấy ra quát lipet ở cái map 2 này xử có đéo gì trốn. Cái pet này yếu như lợn. Anh khinh yes khinh beat ITCS big ai á Torres xì điều sao Torres xì ra Torres rồi xì guys xì good xì ra Torres à được ok đằng nào cũng phải lắp cái danh nga xoa. Big IC Basikia. Ủa Xuân bố Hiếu béo đang playing Space War. Cái gì vậy? Ui ôi nháy phát 2 lần. Chuẩn được không? Chuẩn không vậy chóm? Chuẩn đét cho thôi. Chuẩn và đét như phi công vậy. Ok bay tiếp bay cao. Thu rồi sao nhỉ? Thu rồi sao ấy? Thôi thằng Zena bắn đau lắm. Zena 2 đồ rồi chịu. Zena Sojin mấy cả cuồng đao đấy hiểu. Vội vậy chồng 6.8 à. Vậy sẽ lên 7. Ok thằng nào phải đắp cho Torres mà. Thôi đừng đối chung với nhau đây. Mèo 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 mèo. Trốn mày trốn. Lâm định mạnh nghe lắp phần này vào xong mạnh bịch từ cái xếp tiền nhé. Thề thua người không là bắn cũng khỏe nhưng mà chúng nó còn quỷ hơn cơ. Nếu sao Zanna 2 đồ đéo chịu được. Quỷ đó chịu. Sùng bài không vậy à. Kiếm tiền tiến kiềm 138m sử dụng nhiều ấy. Không bay nữa thì thôi. Máy đẹp đét 400 mà 2 này 303 từ để mình đi chợ hay sao chưa đến lượt 4 này 117 à? Sẽ là một cái Sojin đi. Ok quyết định sẽ lấy một cái Sojin đi I'm go here 707 triệu sẽ được lên 6.8 tốc độ. Sự là mắc ping không? Quỷ ác quỷ phi phai tốc độ bù đắc bù nào nào. Mấy thằng này có một chút game thôi ư. Thằng này thì bớt 163 lần. Kê vậy. Sojin thì con này hợp lý hơn này. Nhanh này là con bên kia nhưng mà đợi đồ bình tĩnh. Vội vậy. Chưa hấp đủ rồi hả? 46 à? Đấy nó chỉnh cài nhót. 2 giờ 208 gì 4 giờ đi học. Chuẩn không? Mai học xong chứ làm gì muốn đi tập. Tài môn tập sáng tối tập tiếp. Trốn không? Nhiều record này, ngon. 300 440 mà 440 lap, record 50 lap 450. 450, 450, 450, 450, 451, 452. Được không? Dạ được, xin được. Zanna thực sự nhiều ấy. Bây giờ phải được 5 round thắng cơ thì mới được cộng 2 đồng. Là một round chỉ cộng bao nhiêu? Từ 2 đến 4 chỉ cộng 1 đồng thôi. Nghèo đét. 1,6k 138m. Mắc. Ui bác. Ui tụi mình quá. Không được. Phải quay nốt. Ê sao nếu đéo lên thở đét 2 cho mình à? Này thua rồi, tài khỏe đấy. Chịu rồi. Êu, cái gì kia có dòng ánh sáng. À bắn tàu ra một cái đồ ánh sáng ngẫu nhiên à? Chịu rồi, dòng ánh sáng thì thua. Chịu. Thầy thua. Thầy chấp nhận. Ai rồi cũng phải thua thôi. Nhưng mà thua không hay đâu. Ai rồi cũng phải thua rồi. Mày perfect 300 mấy lap vậy. Em quay anh ác quỷ à. Cheers. Nổi không? Nổi không vậy thầy? Nổi không? Ôi kìa, chịu được. Perfect rồi. Ôi hỏng. Một lần thôi. Rồi hay. Hãy sợ đấy nhé. Soraka cút. Cái đéo ở đây. Một cái giáp máu á. Cái đéo ở đây. Ôi đéo ở đây. Nhào đấy.
শুনেন কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বে।
সমস্যা থেকে ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিছিলাম। আবার টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বাজান আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দে। আচ্ছা এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি করতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা ক্যাটাই কইছে আইতে, আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোর বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
দেখো এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললাইছো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বে। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম। জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিছো না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি কি মানুষ না খুনি? মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই, সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি ইচ্ছে? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরে আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসাইছো, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সায়েন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো।
Quỷ thuật. Cái xa kìa, thiếu dấu. Không bố à? Trôn! Mày thiếu đồ đéo gì nhở? À, thiếu cái nanh. Thiếu mất bà giáo thế thiếu đồ. Nanh nghe xua. Chắc thằng đồ đấy. Rồi lên xe đã, bình tĩnh. Còn ra chìm. Bình tĩnh, tự tin và chiến thắng nhé. Về song long mà. This long has done for me. Này mình thắng không? Này yếu đéo gì nhỉ? Bài mình cũng yếu mà bài đó cũng lò không đủ quên nhỉ. Quên mấy không lắp cây đồ thanh. Chết rồi, con ăn đi chết. Thắng không vậy? Bà sinh viên nè. Mày đi. Cái kia 2 cái đồ của mana lâu quá đấy. Thôi. Khỏi vang chết. Huyết kiếm mà, chuồn vô. Cũng đau huyết kiếm mà. Mặt trời. 1 tỷ 9 là 3 tỷ 6. Được lời. Được rồi. John C. Quay trên trời. Được rồi. Đổ nước mắt. Chuyện to. Đơn bản rất trẻ Hà Nội. Rồi, chuẩn không? Coi, lấy mấy con nhiều tiền đã. Mấy này không? Sẵn sàng đứng đổi. Sàng không bro, lui. Xa, đem đi go. Tỷ tiền à? I want to know. Cái giá trên bóng tao rồi vật chất thực thấy. Lần đâu nên là cái gì đéo quá. Mày quá trời kêu ghép đủ. Trời. Sao đâu? Thực ra cái thằng kia là nhót xuống ấy. Chôn à? Đồ có chôn vai. Đấy, lắp này cho gãy đồ xong. Mình sẽ thì lắp cái được không nhỉ? Thì không biết được không? Cút. Dấu ra. Nhót chưa? 38 máu chưa nhót. mùi axit xong. Thôi. 2020. Đấy, chết thằng ngu. Yes sir, broccoli ơi. Ôi tao người lớn. Cùng mày. Tao vào địa ngục chưa biết một trái có hù game. Đây, nhìn tất cả sau bao đêm. Đây cút. Đâu xem trên để rủ tôi đến. Cút xem. Hai thằng quỷ. Nó dòng mà, nó lắp vào này. Cũng xin tái thì làm cảnh con dao. Có cho con mắt nhà ăn đi. Trên cao. Trên tao trên trả đạp smile. Zone xuống bắn Sierra mất. Nó đỏ. Sierra sấy nếu kịp Zone chứ. Sấy kịp ấy, đỡ cầy kìa. Zone chưa phun đồ, do dòng lắp lửa bánh giáp mặt chim broccoli. Zone 3 không vị. Zone 3 không vị à. Zone 3 không vị, chẳng chấm muối không phải broccoli. Mà đánh bóng. Đánh bóng hoài thế không biết. 3 tỷ 9 thôi. Bye bye. Quay. Phong này phát. Gamma classic. Ski. Meow. Bẹp. Đã được 1-2. Hai gì trên tổng đàn không cả. Trong bản và một thứ thì nó không đơn giản, không cản, tôi quên không cản. Yes sir, mình đã quật Ba Đình. Nhưng mà ngay còn giấy nhạc lên là phải căng, là phải trang, phải ngon mà phải chăn, sáng như hải đăng. Đài Loan sẽ sơ buộc đuôi chắc cải trang tin chứ. Đài Loan tao chỉ làm tay thôi, nhưng anh bảo là phải phập. Anh không thì khó lắm. Đây để quanh hông nhiều nước cút. Ok, ký tạo fan tên là Đạt, nhà có vương ngày trên Đà Lạt. Cam Minh Sơn bỏ luôn tao, đi ra mắt người tao 30k. Đồng 400. Uầy, đinh mạch acid. Rồi trả đấy. Trôn bố. Hay đinh mạch acid ạ. PC game. Game vẽ. Vẽ điết. Toàn đinh mạch acid ạ. Anh em bắn thằng kia rồi, không được bệnh mạnh rồi. Sao? Ok là sống được thì mới được bệnh mạnh được. Để tôi vào. Đang nhận tí chỉ vậy. Thằng kề thằng ăn hát tiếng câu chúng mày tuổi lợ. Nhít mày nhớ chip phòng cậy check xin ra ấy. Ok đéo ai gặp xin ra 1 tỷ 7 31,7 cái kim cương và đéo đủ. Thread bế ai đây? Chết Juliet trước cả để Thread rồi. Thread bế Gario và Juliet rồi xong. Mà Thread 1 thì là chút nhiều máu đấy. Nice, về đấy. Thắng này. Ui, nghe sấy chết hết ạ. Sấy Aziz xịt chết hết. Chết tuyệt là cho bạn một trang bị tạo tác. Ok broccoli có gì cho xin ra báo tố Lurian. Yes sir, cảm ơn. Cái này được tạm được. MCK C4 con cờ em bước gì ạ? Tao chịu nhỏ lắp 32k 32k rưỡi ạ. Một lần quay pet kiểu là nhiều pet. Cái hai em 5 phút cho bú game ấy, farm này cho biết hai game. Về phát nữa được không? Lại đánh nó này. Lại đánh nó. À không, thằng này cũng giống bài vừa đấy, không ngu đi à. Là đi xin với cả bố sĩ. Bài vừa đấy, bài thằng này không mạnh bài bằng vừa đấy không? Mình đi mạnh hơn nhỉ, trâu hơn. À, không, thằng này là bùi quá, nó xì ơi, cái gà ấy. Ui, mình đâu chết rồi vậy? Thôi thắng rồi, thắng. Rồi nhớ chịu rồi. Thằng kia khỏe hơn, thằng kia khỏe hơn nhiều, Cút. Chết, thua, chào chịu 4 nào. Này cái chết à? Không nào. Chuông bố 96k. Trở lên mà. Ủa, tỷ đô bây giờ là sao thì bớt nhiều quá. Xét một cát ở giờ phải check xem mà con này bao nhiêu. 75% mà. Mấy con này là những con quay xịt nhất 85%. Đi ra nó đẹp. Xét ơi, Acid 2 sự mạnh đấy. Tanh này sự mỏng tanh mỏng đét. Có giảm kháng phép rồi zone 3 đứng chéo xin ra sự khó đấy. Ngoài tán khó tớ thấy đấy. Đây rồi, nó xuống rồi. Sẽ bắt lửa cây đi luôn không? Đi luôn mà. Rồi xin thằng đi rồi. Yếu đét. Tên gì? Đấy. Winho 1412199 vài chấm 1421999 à? Ra vậy bữa vui. Rồi mình sẽ làm yes. Đi giống ai